sectioned off so the truck can deliver certain amounts of acetylene to different customers. What we saw happening was each separate tank within the big tank burning off, and then the tanks inside the building actually began to explode. Chris?
All right. But basically the situation down here right now, again, it's a lot quieter, and we've got an officer here telling us something, probably to move again. We've been moved back, as you know, several times. In fact, at one point, there was such a big concern, we actually had to abandon our live truck briefly down the road because it takes a while to get the mast down. They wanted to move us. We weren't moving fast enough, and the mast takes a certain amount of time, and they finally had to pull out. We had to leave the truck down there for about 5 minutes till they were able to go back down, get it, and move it back down to where we are now. So the situation has been very fluid, though. But again, we haven't heard any explosions for a while. That's a good deal. And the color of the smoke certainly looks a lot better than it did earlier today.
Okay, well, thank you. Chris Heinbaugh, Byron Harris, both of us have been on the scene all morning reporting from the scene of this petrochemical fire. And I'm sure they will continue to monitor the situation. We'll check in with them in a few minutes.
Well, we've been talking a lot about acetylene gas and what we do know that it can be used for, mixed with other chemicals, used a lot for welding. And one of our Channel 8 directors is Fred Baugh, who is also a welder. And so we're going to bring him into the mix right now to talk about what this gas is and how dangerous it can be. Fred, what do you know?
Yeah, Macy.
Yes, go ahead.
What we can find out, one reason why the police may be directing everybody back from this is that the major question remains now is where's the resupply tanks for this place? As an oxygen acetylene resupply depot, what you do, you drive your trucks in, they fill the tanks up, and then you drive back out again. Now the question becomes, where are the resupply tanks? Are they underground, and are they buried underneath what's all now this burning wreckage? What happens is that since acetylene is a very low temperature cook-off, around 350 degrees centigrade, is it possible the heat from the above ground fire will reach down into these resupply tanks if that's where they're at and cook off the remaining gases? And that could be what they're avoiding right now would be a very massive explosion if it all cooked off at one point in one very large resupply tank. So that may be what the major fear is in going in and trying to determine any injuries or casualties right now, and trying to keep all traffic back, is finding out first where are those resupply tanks.
As a welder, Fred, I'm just curious, do you know anything about this particular business? We haven't really gotten a handle on what exactly is there.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
As a welder, do you know about this particular business? We haven't quite gotten a handle on what is there.
We know